welcome and hello, my beautiful Aries. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of June the 12th to the 18th year of 23. I've condensed things this week. It's clear, concise, short and sweet, a regular 5-card spread. Past, present, future, what's holding you back, and what your future has in store for you. I have your download message for the all over energy, and I will shuffle and pull an oracle message for you at the end to tie this reading in. So starting off right off the bat, you have the transformation, and you could be going through a change here, doing things differently. Things are not the way they used to be or as they appear. You're making changes. It's almost like you're reinventing yourself. You're finding some ways of doing things totally different from the past. You're moving in a direction of, often when we go through transformation, it takes us time to think about our moves, time to decide, time to research, time to, meditate and manifest and be methodical so that we can be concise and accurate when we go through this transformation. Some of you have gone through some trauma, they're telling me, that has led to this situation here, transformation that has led you to want to make these changes, or changes that you really didn't anticipate were going to happen. Nonetheless, transformation leads us from one phase to another, from the past to the future. Okay, so you're definitely going through a change right now. Coming in next, you have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is that beautiful card that says, get ready. There could be a new person coming into your life that could involve a beautiful new romance, a romantic relationship. Or this could be connecting with your loved one who maybe you haven't been sharing this love with. Maybe you've been busy. Maybe you've been, you've been divided. Maybe you've been separated for a period of time. You're distanced from each other. This can be for many reasons, but I do think that you're going through a transformation here, and you could be rekindling and renewing a relationship in your life. This is going to bring you positive emotions, positive energy, positive joy here, and lots of pleasure and happiness. Some of you might be tapping into your psychic abilities. You might be listening to your little inner voice of wisdom and getting downloads now of what you're going to do and where and how you should do it. This is beautiful. Trust your little inner voice of wisdom. Trust your intuition. Trust your ability, because a lot of you are just tapping into that spiritual part of your life. Some of you could be connecting with one of your true friends, your bestie. You could be doing things with them. You may feel that they've always been your soulmate. If you meet someone new and this connection is so strong, you're going to feel the same, that they're your soulmate. This card's all about compassion and sharing kindness and sharing love. Now, some of you could be thinking about buying a new home and going through that type of transformation here and moving and buying a new home. And it could be with your significant other. Perhaps you've decided you're going to sell your house and move to a different location. Or perhaps you finally have the commitment that you need in a relationship that says, hey, let's move in together. Let's relocate. I'll give up my place. You give up your place. And let's get a place of our own. So you could be moving to a new home. You could be moving away from where you are now, the area and the situation you're in now, to a new one. King of Pentacles shows up. We all love the King of Pentacles because the King of Pentacles is that card of the Midas touch. And this means that there could be doors of opportunity opening up to you, and you need to go through with confidence. Don't just hesitate. Don't stand outside that door with your hand holding the handle. Open that door wide and go through, because this is a card that says you can't lose. This card says you're going to come up a winner. It says you're going to land on your feet and you're going to come up smelling like a rose and being successful. Some of you could be dealing with money, discussing money with significant others or the powers that be. You could be dealing with banks and lending and loaning institutions. You could be dealing with investment companies. You could be dealing with realtors, perhaps, because we talk about moving to a new home. Maybe you're having to discuss legal issues with disbursements of money and funds and things that could be going towards that as well. So I love the King of Pentacles. It tells me that there will be material resources for you to fall back on to move forward as you go through these changes and transformation. Now look, in your center position, past and present, okay? Present now, look what you've got. Sudden change, moving forward. Okay, the tower shows up, and the tower is all about realizing that if something suddenly comes up, unexpected, and you have to make a change. You have to go through this transformation. You have to reinvent yourself. You have to rebuild a new foundation. And this could be where you are. This is what you're doing. Okay, this is your future. This is what you're building on. So something traumatic might have happened in your past. You could have lost your job. It was the end of a situation, the end of a relationship, the end of a marriage. Whatever the case is for some of you, you decided now you're building something new. Okay, you're starting over. This is a brand new way of presenting yourself out there and building this structure of security. Okay, so this is change, beautiful change, and it's almost inevitable change that's going to happen where you're going to find yourself, changing things up, dealing with money, possibly moving with someone you love, going through that transformation. Okay, what's holding you back? There's a judgment here, and you're waiting for a judgment call to come in. But this card is a good card because the judgment card says you're going to almost look up at the heavens and say, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is like rebirth, being able to merge, coming through this transformation, this changing that you're making, and a judgment call is made and you're moving on in a new direction. This is like rebirth, getting a second chance at something you never thought you could. So being able to go towards your goals, your happiness, and also judgment means you're only going to allow those in your circle now that really truly love and support you, that want to walk this next part of the journey and the path with you. Okay, so this is beautiful. And what's happening in your future? What should you expect? Don't allow this judgment call. You might be waiting for it. This is what's holding you back. You could be waiting for this, but I always read it as good. Now, you got the Six of Swords. This is your future. You're definitely leaving troubled waters and you're going to calmer shores. So whatever situation that's been challenging you, that's been holding you back, that's been keeping you, in a position that you've had to realize now you have to change and make transformation and do something new and rebuild a foundation. This is saying you're being able to go from troubled waters to calmer shores. There's still going to be little blips. There's still going to be some challenges, but they're not going to be what you've had to endure at this moment. Okay, and up to this point. So I do believe you've got guidance, you've got help. There's going to be those as you travel and traverse into a new direction in your life on this new part of your journey. There will be those that will want to support and come along with you. Okay, wow. All right, let's see what we have for your final card for your, okay, here we go. Look what you got. You got the Lovers, beautiful card. So we know the Lovers is usually to do with relationships and, being with people that we love and we care for and we share our emotions with. But in the tarot, it doesn't mean that necessarily. It means that you have to make some profound decisions and choices that may be determined around a person who you do love, someone who's very close to you, your partner or your lover. But this is a card that says you can find love and faithfulness now, okay? Let yourself be guided by your feelings and your intuition, okay? This is an indication of falling in love or falling in love with the situation as well. In professional terms, it may be, may show a workplace that there's going to be a love affair. You have a love affair with your job or a new position or someone at work. Perhaps it means that you love your work and that your heart and mind are in harmony. Beautiful. But it indicates friendship and love and it's beautiful. So this is your reading. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week to look forward to. And always know I stand in the circle of love and light for you. And Aries, I'll see you soon.